welcome to the Monster Madness 2026 selection show. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about just the overall bracket in general. I appreciate everyone with their recommendations. I added a few monsters in here and added also some extra locations that you guys mentioned. I'm really excited to see some of these locations and these new monsters in battle, such as Titan X and Galactus. Galactus may be too overpowered, but we will find out. Let's break it down though and see where these monsters are at. First, we have Kong versus Muto Prime in the Demon's Nest, so a good matchup there. In Scar King's Lair, we have Karathan versus Kraken, which is a crazy matchup. In the Battleship location, we have Slattern versus Gypsy Avenger. And in Tokyo, we have Mothra versus Titan X. Titan X, the first appearance in Monster Madness. I kind of made my own image of him there. I did the best I could, but because we still don't have really a full shot of that Titan yet. But then we move on to Boston, where we have Godzilla -1 versus Shimo, which is a great matchup. In Skull Island, we have Kronos versus Scar King. Scar King still looking for his first win. We have Warbat versus Rodan in Hollow Earth, which is a cool flying monster matchup. And then we have the defending champ, Surtur versus Amhulik in the Miracle Mile location, which should be a cakewalk for Surtur, but who knows? It's Amhulik's first appearance in the tournament, and we'll see how he does. Now we go to the other side of the bracket. In Rio de Janeiro, we have Tiamat versus Breacher, and there is water there, so Tiamat has a chance there. In Siberia, we have Obsidian Fury versus Mega Kaiju, good matchup. In Anchorage, we have King Ghidorah versus Galactus, which is a colossal matchup. It'll be really cool to see. And then in Egypt, we have Mechagodzilla versus Gypsy Danger. Love that matchup as well, and love the Egypt location in general. And then we move on to the Asgard location, where we have Godzilla versus Behemoth. Behemoth definitely has it up against him there. In Hong Kong, we have Striker Eureka versus Camazotz. Camazotz making his first appearance since 2022. The Battleship location, we have Godzilla Ultima versus Otachi. And then we have, in the Boston location, Godzilla Jr. versus Shin Godzilla. And that is all of the matchups. I made it here to where you can see exactly which location they're in. And my overall thoughts on this bracket, I think it's going to be very interesting. I think we got some heavy hitters. Obviously, Surtur made it through the last tournament and had some close calls, but in the championship definitely dominated against the defending champ, Shimo. So I could see Surtur making a run at it again. There's a chance Surtur and Shimo could face each other in the Elite Eight already, but I'd be interested to see how some new players like Karathan and Galactus do. I mean, Galactus versus King Ghidorah in the first round is just crazy. That'll be a really cool matchup, and I do have some thoughts because there's a chance Galactus is too overpowered for this bracket. We're going to find out pretty quickly, because if Galactus dominates in the King Ghidorah fight, then it could be a cakewalk for Galactus. Now, with this new setup, or the setup we used last year, there is a chance for any monster to win. In case you don't know, even if a monster gets a 99% in the vote poll, there'll still be a 10% chance in the wheel for the other monster to win. We saw the upset of the year last year with Warbat upsetting Godzilla, so it is possible for any monster to win, any monster to lose, and it makes it very unpredictable for this bracket, because we have monsters like Scar King that haven't even gotten a win yet. They're 0-2. Scar King is 0-2 so far. Camazotz doesn't have a win as well, losing in one round in 2022 Monster Madness. But then something else to mention about this bracket is if you look at the bottom right side of this bracket has 4 Godzillas, so the chance that a Godzilla makes it out of this side of the bracket is pretty likely. Having that many Godzillas over there, I'm guessing a Godzilla is probably going to make it out. And only having 1 Pacific Rim over there, 2 Pacific Rim, not likely a Pacific Rim monster makes it out. But I also wanted to present a possible scenario. There is a chance, I will say, that a non-Monsterverse, non-Pacific Rim championship could occur. Because let's just look at a likely scenario. If Surtur once again makes it to the championship, and then Galactus runs things on the right side of the bracket, it could be a Surtur Galactus championship, and that is probably the best odds for the likelihood of the matchup to be in the championship, just because of how Surtur did last year. And I know Galactus is very powerful, and I think he will be very respected in the vote. And as far as the fans that watch this channel, And just matchup-wise, I can see him beating almost everyone easily. So I could see some challenges. I could see Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mega Kaiju, and Mecha Godzilla giving him a run. There's some monsters I could give him a chance. And then on the left side, there's someone like Karathan that I think should do really good. And also someone like Kronos that I feel like should dominate, but we just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of unpredictability with this bracket. I've always thought Kronos was going to run things, but I don't think people really understand how powerful he is. But my likely prediction for who I think will be at least in the Final Four, I think we will see Karathan, we will see Surtur, we will see Galactus, and I think we will see Godzilla Monsterverse back in the Final Four. That is my prediction. Right now, I'd have to predict Galactus to win it all. That's my realistic scenario. Obviously, my favorite monster is the Mega Kaiju, so that's the monster I'm rooting for the most. But this is a unbiased opinion, thinking that Galactus will win this. I think he's got to be the favorite now. But make sure you let me know down below who you think is going to win in this bracket. Let me know who will be in the Final Four and who do you think the champion will be. And stay tuned for Monster Madness. There will be a teaser next week, and then the bracket will start March 2nd. So thanks for watching, and I will see you when the madness begins.